Welcome, Capricorn, to your May chakra reading. This is where we learn how to balance our energies to get rid of negative energy and become more positive for growth and enlightenment. Okay, and this is balancing out all of those things. Also, to get in touch with the powerful three of yourself, your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so we have two decks here. We have the white chakra rock and the green chakra rock. So just pick which deck, whichever rock is kind of calling your name, right? Okay. I'm going to take these now that you've had time to pick a rock in your mind. And we will start with the white one, and we will do the green one next. Okay, for those of you who picked the white rock, the first deck. Let's see what chakra is most needed for you this month. So welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, it looks like you have the crown chakra that needs to stay open. Okay, so you have the instinct. Okay, so crown chakra is your innate wisdom. This is I know. This is where your spirituality comes from, your soul, your higher self, all that spiritual knowledge. That light goes off in your head and you're like, oh my God, I know that, but you don't really know how you know it. That is that innate wisdom going off. Okay, so keeping that open for your instincts, right? So accelerated motion, getting that chariot going, wishing upon that star, keeping yourself accelerated. 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. Ooh, very nice. Going straight to the 11th house with communicate clearly. The angels say communicate clearly. Use that crown chakra to communicate with me, but make sure I understand, right? Okay, I can create my world as I choose with your law and attraction card. And spend more times outdoors. They are like trees planted along the riverbed, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves that never wither, and they prosper in all they do. That's from Psalms 1:3. Okay, so adoring virtue cards, very beautiful. You have the Archangel Michael card. Communicate clearly to me. What? Take that leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Communicate clearly with me, right? Make sure your communications are focused, said properly, right? Keep the communications open within yourself and within spirit. Okay, that way you know. Because the King of Swords is what? A logical thinker. It is an Aquarius card, okay? But it's also the card of that ultimate communication. I know what I'm saying. I'm focused and I know. I know when I know, right? I know things. Okay, so instinct says, your instincts is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. How can I master letting go and moving on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Solitary journey. Spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit. Follow your instincts. So your keywords here are instincts, guides, and awakening. So yes, and you have a lot of guides here because you have to communicate clearly. Archangel Michael is saying, sitting right underneath communicate clearly. So, yeah. So what are you doing? You're communicating clearly. You're wishing upon a star. When you're wishing upon a star and you're using your law and attraction, communicate clearly exactly what you need. That way your journey is getting started, and also let go of the things that no longer serve you. That way you can allow these things to happen. Granting wishes, luck, friends, what do you whatever you're wishing upon for, right? Take that extra step with the Fool over here. You're saying to yourself, these are your cards. I am communicating. I am wishing upon a star. I am doing the things that I'm doing. I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm saying. Universe is just saying, yeah, you are. You just need to communicate a little bit clearer. Okay? So, yeah, you have the Fool over here, and you're like, I am taking this leap of faith. I have been saying these things. Okay, I have been, maybe even a little obsessive about doing so. Excessive, obsessive, excessively doing it, however you want to see it, right? Doing it over and over. Okay, so let's see what the cards say. Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, you get the growth card, the ultimate growth card in Chakra, right? I realized that I need growth. That's why I'm manifesting. That's why I'm taking the Fool card. That's why I'm communicating. I am doing these things, okay? One way or another, right? I am taking a Death card. And if you haven't done that yet, then you need to. Why? Because I want a better destiny. Why? Because I can create a world I choose. You are here to create the world around you that you choose, while you allow the world as others choose it to be, to exist also. But while their choices is no way hinder your choices, your attention to their choices does affect your vibration and therefore your point of attraction. So just be careful at saying pretty much when you're creating your own world, don't let people around you hinder your thoughts. I'm getting this idea that you guys have been telling people that you've been manifesting. When you blow out your candles on your birthday cake, you don't tell people what you wish for. When you wish upon a star, you're not supposed to tell people what you wish for. The only reason is it's not because it doesn't work. It's not because it doesn't bring in wishes. It's because people can have doubts on your own, on your own wishes, and then make you start doubting your own wish by bringing in negative energy against it. Because they could say, well, you can't have a Corvette. And you're like, why? That's expensive. And then it could start thinking, wow, you know what that is? And then they could say something like, maybe like, it's okay that it's expensive, but then they could say something like, well, if it breaks down, that's super expensive to fix. Then what happens? Oh, yeah. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's more expensive to fix than my Honda. That's true. Okay, so then all of a sudden it starts racking down your decision on what you really want. It's not fair to you. Okay, so you want to make sure that you don't have anyone around you hindering your creative thoughts. Give yourself opportunities and options. You have all the options of in the world for your accelerated motion. Okay, don't stop dreaming and thinking just because somebody else is going to use their intuition against you. Because I am feeling like somebody else is hindering your thoughts. Okay, you really want something, and it makes you not communicate clearly in the end because somebody has kind of doubted on your own wish. Don't do that. Okay, that's what you want. Take the strength and be the strength and get it. Don't steal from yourself. Everything will happen in a perfect timing. Okay, if you have some healing to do, do your healing. Okay, do your forgiveness, do your healing. Okay, and then wait for your perfect timing, but keep the chariot going. Okay, hermit yourself away a little bit and get out there and, get yourself into hermit mode. Start manifesting, start praying, doing your thing. Because, and here we go again. Archangel Michael, oh, look at that. Offer your thoughts and all your manifestations to the angels, to the divine, and communicate clearly. Bam, there it is there. And offer yourself the new chances and be the fool. Okay? Don't let anybody get you in your Eight of Swords, get you in your head. Okay, because this is not about them. They're not allowed to give you doubts and insecurities about your own manifestations because this is your own. As it says, they have their own, you have your own. Don't let people hinder your things. Okay, love what you're doing. Love yourself and love what you're doing. If you have to take a tower, let that tower fall. Let it crush. There's going to be a tower that's going to have to fall so that you can rebuild yourself all the way up to the top. And that's fine because it's going to give you better communication skills and it's going to make the communication run in faster, bringing along that chariot, right? Bringing that chariot forth. Okay. Then you're going to feel like you can nurture yourself and, feel nurturing around others. And you're going to be able to offer yourself the things that you want because you have hopes and promises with the Ace of Coins that you want. And the universe says, now I can give those to you. Because why? Because you've stopped stealing from yourself. You've given yourself the Nine of Coins. You've told yourself you are beautiful. You're on this journey. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And, you know, you have had all the strategies that you need and you're passionately doing so. Okay. So, and it looks like just keep your faith alive. Okay. That just realize that everything has a perfect timing. Okay. And that was for you. So keep your crown chakra open so that you can have exactly what you need, and keep that instinct open as well, knowing that if I need to communicate clearly, then I need to make sure everything is nice and positive, everything's said beautifully, so that I can keep those communications open as well, not only with myself, but with the higher divine as well. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice, guys. I'm just going to take these cards back because I always need them. Okay, I take those and these can just all go away. Okay, very beautiful. And for those of you who picked deck 2, the green chakra rock, you have gossip. Ooh. You have the green chakra, which is the heart chakra, located in the chest, of course, where the heart is. Okay, this is what I love. Who loves me? Okay, things that I love. All about love. But gossip hurts the heart. Okay, so choose wisely, which is also green chakra. Choosing wisely from the heart is what that card's telling you. You have Mercury, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Trust, the angels say trust. Just have trust and faith within the Lord. My every relationship can now feel better. Very beautiful law and attraction card. And you have a Pisces card. This energy is wistful, endless, loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Okay, so this is an energy. This is a zodiac card sign from the astro deck that I'm going to be using for the astro dice, excuse me. But this card is actually an energy card. They're wanting you to keep your energy very compassionate and forgiving. Okay. And what's in your energy is the Knight of Wands upside down. And the Ten of Wands, you have burdens. Trust that the burdens will go away as soon as you start opening up your heart chakra and start forgiving. This feels very forgiving. Somebody is gossiping about you. You hear a lot of gossip. It seems to hurt and harden the heart. I believe it's this Knight of Wands over here upside down. You know, I'm not even going to read. I don't even think I need to read from the gossip card because I've used this card a few times, and I'm just telling you right now, somebody is gossiping. I hear it. Someone is talking about you, and they're not talking nice about you either. Yeah. It's a relationship with someone who I believe could have been a friend at one time, or an ex-boyfriend, a friend, someone like that. I feel like it's friend or ex-boyfriend. Or maybe even for some of you, it could be an ex-boyfriend's girlfriend. Okay, something like that. Okay. But that's really what I'm feeling here. And it's really kind of getting to you. The reason I feel this is because you have the energy over here, and the Spirit is saying you really need to keep your energy compassionate, and you really need to try to forgive them so that you can move on. Because the way that they are communicating to you, talking to you, sending you messages, communicating with other people is very hardening on you. And I know it's their communication because this is not you, okay? That is not you. And I know it's not. So I know it's not you gossiping. I mean, if it is, then take it how it resonates, but I don't feel it. Not with the Pisces energy card over here. If it was you, it would have given me a different card. This could have been because, like I said, it could be a friend, an ex-boyfriend, or an ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend, or if you're male, it could be the other way around, right? This has to do with some kind of personal breakup or something that had something to do with this. Caused fighting, quarreling. It could be also somebody is jealous of you. But it's become a real burden. I actually feel like this has been going on for kind of a while for some of you, like a long time, like maybe 4 months, 4 or 5 months. And for some of you, it might even started last summer. I mean, I'm just saying, it feels like really, like this is kind of like old news, but it's just getting, it just feels like it's just, and then for some of you, I also feel it's kind of like off and on, like I don't hear anything from them, and then all of a sudden they bring this crap back up, and it's just really hardening my heart. And I'm just, you know, getting to the point where I'm tired of hearing it. So you have to choose wisely. And if this person is in and out of your life or just standing around you, you need to really choose wisely. And for others of you, it could even be a friend, and maybe they have a friend that likes to talk about you and your friend doesn't do anything about it. And then you need to choose wisely about how to communicate with this other friend to tell them, hey, you know, this is, you know, I don't think that it's okay for you not to stand up for me and for allow your friends to gossip about me, because a 4 of Staff, it gives them pleasure. It gives them pleasure to talk about you. Yeah. For some of you, this is an ex-love. Yeah, it gives them joy, and this person is malicious in its own way, because they really actually get joy out of talking bad about you. You need to choose wisely to get away from this person and choose to forgive them so that you can get your Ace of Cups back to fulfillment. Because it says, my every relationship can now feel better. Why? Because you choose to. You choose to ignore it. Choosing wisely is going to be ignoring them, you know, ignoring them and moving on. Dropping that energy. It's like they're going to continue to talk about you. There's nothing you can do about it except for ignore it, right? So by intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention, not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things you agree upon. That is the resolution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you do not like, by the law of attraction, you will solicit more of what you do not want. So the more you're giving it attention, the more they're going to do it. So if you kind of ignore it and they realize it doesn't bother you, it will stop. It'll go away. Just law and attract it and it'll go away. Because they can only do it for so long, you know. Just, you know. So really the resolve here is just to law and attract of giving it no attention and don't worry about it. Yeah, see, Page of Coins upside down. The Sun. You're allowing yourself not to have the happiness that you want by listening to this evil person who is just giving you all this hassle and gossip. With the 9 of Staff, stand up for yourself and just move towards your happiness and move towards things that you have. Don't allow them to have any more energy. See, somehow or another, they know that you're taking energy from this, and it's probably because they hear through the grapevine what you're saying about these people, or you're texting them and telling them that you know what they're doing, right? Because these are hidden enemies, right, with the 9 of Staffs. So you're going to use the 9 of Staffs as discipline towards yourself not to give this any more energy, okay? So, yeah, you're not going to allow that anymore. You're going to start nurturing yourself and just start worrying about your prosperities and the things that make you happy. And this is where the endless loving and compassion is going to, and forgiveness is going to come in with this Queen of Coins. Okay, because all they're doing is just being King Cups upside down. They're wishy-washy. They have bad energy. They don't even like themselves half the time. Some of this feels like jealousy or something like that. They're miscommunications and mistrust. They have mistrust issues themselves, and I see that with the Page upside down through the trust. Yeah, I wouldn't give this any more energy. I would just allow your heart to open and with the compassion and the forgiveness, and if it comes down to it that they do say something to you, just tell them, I forgive you. you know? Or you could even say something even crazy, okay, and that'll make them go away. You can tell them, well, it's okay. I forgive you, and I hope you forgive me too. And I forgive myself. Bye-bye. And that will confuse them. Then they'll be confused and they won't even know what to say. Oh no, I've done that. It's really confusing people. It does this. Why? Because it's unforeseen. With the Page of Swords, that's the unforeseen. They don't see that coming. Then all of a sudden it makes them powerless and it makes you powerful because now they don't know what to say. Okay? You're taking back the power because as soon as you say, oh, I hope you forgive me. I forgive you. I forgive myself too for doing this, whatever it was that I did, but I don't really know. You know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But it's okay because I forgive you. I just hope you forgive me. And you know, and that it's unforeseen. They don't even know what to do, right? That gives you back the power. And then it's going to open your heart chakra with the Two of Cups because now they don't even understand. And you're going to sit over there as an emperor because now you're not going to have any more burdens. There's going to be no more gossip. There's going to be no more BS because you've taken back the power as the Queen of Staffs. You've intelligently gone in there and confused them. Confused. They're confused. What just happened? What did they just say? Oh, they might even tell people you're nuts. Oh, that person's crazy. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. It'll make them Four of Swords. It's going to make them retreat because they don't even know what the heck just happened. They have nothing else to say. The only thing that they might say to somebody is exactly what I just said. That person's nuts. But you know what? It'll make them look out somewhere else because they're going to know that it didn't affect you anymore because all of a sudden you stood strong. It gave you way more options and it gave them a death card. Why did they take a death card? Because you just killed it. By standing strong with your own heart and saying, you know, I don't have to deal with this, but I forgive you and I hope you forgive me too so we can just move on and you don't have to do this anymore. It gives you the good news and it just brings their tower down because, like I said, and then here comes Archangel Michael saying, yeah, that was the communication that just destroyed everything. Because it was smart, logical decision to do. Because now they don't even know what to do with the Four of Cups. The fighting can no longer even begin with the Five of Staffs because they're so confused. They have nothing to focus on. Why? Because they are literally confused. You just put them in Eight of Swords. And yeah, it was a chance that you took to make that happen. But you know what? It's going to make the monkey get off your back. The bad energy is going to go away. They'll probably, like I said, more than anything, they're going to stop gossiping and talking whatever they're going to talk because they're too busy now sitting in Eight of Swords going, I don't understand what happened. And being in the Eight of Cups looking up going, I don't understand anything. I'm really confused. And, you know, and it's because you took the leap of faith. Then what? Then you start manifesting better things. You get faithful and into yourself, and into your spirit, into your own better relationships, better communications, and then that chariot starts moving and you start getting your Ace of Coins. Why? Because you're no longer in Ten of Swords from this person anymore. If anything now, like I said, they're just confused and their Wheel of Fortune is upside down. Why are they having bad luck? Because they're so confused. That's why. And you took all the power back. And now you're energized, you're balanced, and you're doing much better. Okay? And that's how that works. That's called defeating the enemy with energy by using your own chakras. Okay? And it does work. I just want you to know I've done it myself. So, okay, so that was for you guys. And that is called, I'm just going to call this right here. I don't usually name my chakras, but dude, I'm going to call this one called taking your power back through energy because this communication is where it's going to be to make this person stop and for you to get strong. Okay? Do not let them give you less than you deserve, and do not allow people to make you powerless. Okay? So that was your reading, and I will see you guys at the next one. And peace and love, my friends, and good luck with that. And if you do that, write me and let me know how it goes. Okay? Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.